Ellen Glasgow was an American novelist and Pulitzer Prize winner. She was born in 1873 in Richmond, Virginia, the daughter of Francis Thomas Glasgow and Anne Jane Golson. She wrote mostly comedies of manners set in Virginia. Her first proper success was The Deliverance, a romance of the Virginia tobacco fields. In 1942, she won the Pulitzer Prize for her novel In This Our Life. She died in Richmond in 1945. We will cover her 1923 The Shadowy Third and Other Stories. The Shadowy Third concerns a Miss Randolph, a young nurse invited to the home of the brilliant and ever-charming surgeon Dr. Meredith to take care of his ailing wife. When she shows up, she sees a little girl no one else but Mrs. Meredith can see, and we find out this is her dead daughter, who she says her husband murdered to get her inheritance. In the end, the wife is sent to an asylum she does not live to leave. But a mysterious child's jump rope tied across the top stair no one could have tied there lets the good Dr. Meredith bash his brains out in the bottom of the stairs. Dare's gift has the narrator's wife Meredith be compelled to betray her husband's case in defense of a railway company to the opposition because the previous occupant of their summer house, Lucy Dare, betrayed her lover to be shot to death by the Confederate Army, thinking his escape would mean the fall of the Confederacy about 3 weeks before Lee surrendered anyway. Also notable, not once is slavery even vaguely alluded to even existed by anyone discussing the Confederacy here. The past has a secretary witness Mr. Vanderbridge's new wife suffer at the continual presence of his first wife's vengeful spirit, which the husband thinks is only in his imagination, as his dead wife tries to slowly kill him. But finding the love letters another man wrote to his first wife and burning them somehow makes said dead woman unwilling to continue doing that anymore. Whispering Leaves, the least of the 4 supernatural tales, has the ghost of a dead domestic servant save a boy from a burning house. A point of morals and the difference don't really fit here. One is about a doctor giving a murderer on a train morphine to kill himself instead of being hung. The other is about a woman wanting to set her husband free but only realizing after the affair was not worth any grand sacrifice at all. Jordan's End, though not supernatural, is also very good, having another reclusive, dilapidated home in the south, whose entire male population is slowly stricken by hereditary insanity, the wife allowing for the premature death of her husband who also went mad. Aimée Isabella Crocker was a mystic and bohemian writer, known for her parties and her collections of husbands, lovers, and snakes. She was born in 1864 in Sacramento, California, the daughter of Judge Edwin Bryant Crocker and his second wife Margaret Rhodes. In 1875, she inherited $10 million at the age of 10, following her father's death. After her first divorce, she spent time in Hawaii at the personal invitation of King Kalakaua. She was married 5 times, all but her 3rd marriage ending in divorce. To Richard Porter Ashe, Henry Mansfield Gillick, Jackson Gouraud, Prince Alexander Miskinov, and Prince Mstislav Galitzine, Count Osterman, who was 26 when he married her at 61. She died in New York in 1941. Her 1910 Moon, Madness and Other Fantasies are largely based on her experiences. These are mostly light yarns of flirtations of various sorts. Rising above these, Kara the Fateful has a Raja servant whipped by his wife for attacking her, because he refused to be seduced by her due to loyalty to her husband. The Dance of the Cobra concerns a beautiful dancer at the Raja's court who falls in love with his English guest, but while dancing for him learns he is leaving to go to England to get married, so she lets herself be crushed to death by a cobra. Finally, Our Lady of Red Lips is a good tale of psychic vampirism where a beautiful woman causes the deaths of all those who love her, until an American millionaire travels to Monte Carlo, falls in love with her and strangles her to death.